Starlink Battle for Atlas looks like a really good game. No, but in all seriousness, guys, I think Starlink could hold the key to the next great StarFox game. And what am I talking about? Well, sit tight and let me explain. StarFox has been the subject of many videos on this channel, all from attacking the idea of the Grand Prix game to giving ideas to where the series could possibly go to even blaming the fans themselves of inadvertently stripping away any creativity out of the series and subsequently forcing the series into a predictable loophole. Yes, that's right, guys and gals, we have talked ad nauseum about this beloved series, and all the while not knowing if and when anything could be done to fix or at the very least address the issues facing StarFox as a series. These issues being inconsistent quality, shallow depth, and an otherwise deep and rich universe full of possibilities that are continuously being untapped by Nintendo, or in the cases of these games, these other devs, who attempt to put their spin to this great series by putting all their time and effort into making a mainline StarFox game. And with all that, the most promising example of what the next StarFox game or games should both look like and attempt to emulate come from a game and developer that wasn't even trying to do that in the first place. Now, how insane is that? I was a bit late to learn of the existence of Starlink Battle for Atlas, and to be honest, even when I did first hear about it, I was immediately turned off by the toy-to-life mechanic, as it never appealed to me. Yes, I'm into space and I love that whole aesthetic, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of Skylanders, like, even in the slightest. I just didn't care. That was until June 11th, 2018 at Ubisoft's E3 conference presentation, when Ubisoft showed off a trailer that shocked myself as well as other StarFox fans around the globe. Why? Because they had done it. They had put StarFox into Battle for Atlas. Alright, now you've got me intrigued. So I decided to look into this game even further. I'll be the first to call myself out for both my lack of awareness and bias before any of you can do it in the comments. But Starlink Battle for Atlas should be called Starlink Battle to Save StarFox franchise, because within this game lies the groundwork, the blueprint, the key to the StarFox future, and I am now 100% comfortable with the idea of Nintendo allowing Ubisoft to spearhead the next great StarFox title. And I want you guys to all get there too, so let's talk about it. Starlink is an open-world starship game that allows players the freedom to not only explore and travel to whichever planet they choose seamlessly, but also with the help of the aforementioned toy-to-life mechanic, which admittedly I'm still not a huge fan of, allows players to combine chip parts together to build to the heart's content. But this can be played without the use of toys. In other words, awesome, definitely getting, but that's beside the point I'm making here. In the past, I've talked about my interest for the freedom in StarFox games. More specifically, I called for more moments to allow for Fox and his team to travel on foot and out of the confines of the R-Wings. Now, part of that has to do with my inner belief that we could see a perfected and refined assault style of game, and I'm not ruling that out either, but another part of that was because the R-Wing experience in the StarFox games of old felt way too limiting. Here, compare this to this. Never before has flying an R-Wing looked so boundless and freeing. When you're dealing with universes the likes of these, where literal worlds lie in front of you, being able to explore and soar like this is literally unbelievable. I will never be able to go back to these other games and without it just feeling limited and honestly stiff. For the first time ever, Fox isn't bounded to a track, and this could spell even more possibility in terms of world building and scope. Think about it, if our experience in the R-Wing appears boundless, then so too will the world around us. This will call for a more detailed and expansive game in general. In other words, the ideal StarFox game. For too long, we've seen the same stage by stage, planet by planet, mission by mission style of game, which only serves to break immersion beyond belief. How am I supposed to believe that I'm actually in a universe, a star system full of planets that I would like to explore, If after every single mission I'm taken back into a menu, I'm given a grade for my performance as if this is some old arcade game. These experiences are just way too antiquated for 2018 or any year after. StarFox games going forward need to implement this seamless experience. Going back to the old way of doing things after this would just be unacceptable, especially for me. I don't know about you guys, but it's like you're finally seeing how it's supposed to be done and then going back to the old way of doing things. It's like if you were to cook and you added this special seasoning and all of a sudden it just gave so much flavor and pop to the meal. Try to go back to the way you used to make it before. You just wouldn't have it. And that's where I'm at right now. I've seen the light. I've seen what these games could be. And damn it, I don't want to go anywhere else, you know? Another big selling point for Starlink is the ability to customize your ship in order to add firepower or speed improvements or whatever you're feeling creative enough to put together. I like this concept for a StarFox game as well. Perhaps we could find enemy bases on planets like Venom or whatever and get loot off bad guys to then upgrade on the fly from the start menu or after completing a quest in this open, wide open, very wide open game. And I think that makes a lot of sense to me. Other than that, just adding the regular StarFox flares, putting them in the universe, adding the Lilat system. Maybe we can add more systems to this. Again, we want to have this game feel way more expansive than other games prior. And we could do this if we just take the outline set by Starlink and put it toward the next StarFox game. Starlink also shows something we've never seen in any StarFox game, which could be added in the next one, which is co-op. For all the members of the StarFox team, for all the adventures they've had, for all the places they've gone, you were never able to play alongside someone else and go through and defeat Andros, play against Starwolf or any other asteroids or wherever there was. You could never do it side by side with a friend or wirelessly online. Co-op just wasn't a thing. But now, you know the drill. It has to be done. I want to see it. Final thoughts here, guys. StarFox has a rich and very expansive catalog and history. It is a shame then that for all the years it has been out and been a series that is very popular, we have not seen a vast improvement coming from this franchise. Over the recent years, we've seen nothing but renditions of the old, just remakes, reimaginings of things that were already done 2 decades ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it is ridiculous. We need to see some improvements or else the series is doomed to die off and interest is surely to wane. Ladies and gentlemen, we've seen the on-foot missions. We've seen the on-rail constantly. They keep trying to throw darts at the wall, and honestly, it's just exhaustive. But I finally believe we have a great blueprint and a great foundation to build upon. Thank you, Ubisoft. Starlink looks amazing. Well, let me rephrase that. The Nintendo Switch version of Starlink looks amazing for StarFox. But nonetheless, I'm gonna pick it up. I'll let you guys know what I further think about the game in directly to episode or in another video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Do you guys like the video? Did you like it? Are you sure? Well, if you did, then go ahead and click or tap the like button for me. Go ahead and share this with a friend who likes StarFox, is interested in Starlink, or somebody who doesn't know what Starlink is but definitely wants to check it out, maybe, and you can show them. Are they a fan of StarFox? Maybe they got some opinions to share. You know, just share the love around. Do you guys like what we do here? Then consider becoming a channel member. How do you do that, you ask? Well, you can go to gaming.youtube.com/fanatixfour. There you can get custom emotes, loyalty badges, gaming time with us, periodic Switch keys to our supporters only Discord. If you can't support or you just plain old don't want to, that's fine. You can still join the Discord and chat with us, talk to us about your games, or just banter in general. It's all fun. Be sure to check out the website at www.fanatixfour.com. There you'll see more content you will not even see here on the website, on the YouTube channel. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you about that. But the most important thing you can do is, returning back to the basics, hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications. That way you can keep up to every single video. You don't want to miss one. I will see you guys again next time. Bye.